Well, BroadGroup's been in existence since 2002, and we have four main business areas. We have consulting. We sort of lead the field in some of the data center consulting. People like Steve Wallage and Philip Lowe have been in that business for a long time, as I have. We do main market research, basic research, commissioned reports, commissioned consulting. We publish a number of reports, and we're probably the leading report writer in this sector. And this includes reports on Europe and countries elsewhere. The third area is conferences. We've been running conferences in Europe, Middle East and Asia for a number of years. We're into our seventh Data Center Europe conference this year in Nice. We're looking to expand in Africa, and next week we have our first Eastern European Data Center conference in Budapest. We also, I think, are unique in running a finance and investment forum, which we've held each year in London, and we also run a dark fibre forum. And the fourth area is telecoms and media, TMT, finance and investment. We have a newsletter every 2 weeks, and that also runs an event each year in the Middle East, and they've held one in Africa also, for Africa in London. We cover data center markets, issues that users have, particularly the new green issues, data center design, power and cooling and modular cooling, procurement, financing, and also the new technologies like cloud. Our events tend to attract a large spread of people widely from different countries, from Europe mainly, but also from the Middle East and from Asia. They tend to be C-level and senior management or management level, from data center operators, solutions and service providers, as well as large enterprise users. It's a big educational and networking event, and this year it's going to be slightly different from last year. There's going to be some streams. There's a comprehensive range of topics. There's a leadership panel, and there's also a cloud lab. So it should be extremely interesting. Germany is a large and complex market, and it's one that we'd like to know a lot better. We haven't had as much exposure as BroadGroup in the German market as we'd like. We know a number of companies here, but we'd like to know a lot more companies in the home market as well as the international players. And hopefully the report that I'm researching on the German data center market will give us some more understanding of that market and how it's developing here in Germany. Yes, we're at the early stages of researching the data center market in Germany, but the things that have come across are very much the importance of Frankfurt as a hub, and on the international path between here, Europe and the East and Asia. The growing importance of sort of regional activities of data centers in Germany, and also the dynamic trend towards content and media that is driving the marketplace and the need for data centers. Firstly, the partnership with Echo is important, and we're planning to hold a dedicated event in Germany based on the research that we're doing in the marketplace that I've described. And secondly, we're looking to make sure that the German voice in the data center world is heard more widely in Europe, and it's a voice that hasn't been heard at our conferences very much yet, and we'd like to encourage that. Well, Echo is a very well-recognised organisation. It's growing internationally, and it has the kinds of companies as members that we'd like to have more contact. Well, in January of this year, Echo and BroadGroup established a collaborative partnership, and that's given us more visibility in the German market, just widened our horizons in Germany, and we're looking forward to. It's been particularly helpful already in the group meetings that go on, like the launch of the Data Center Expert meeting today, and also in introducing us to companies within Germany. And some meetings I've established already have come through an Echo introduction, so I'm very thankful for that. The data center industry is like a jigsaw, and you have to put all the pieces together to get the real picture. This new group is one piece of that jigsaw, and it will help to build a wider picture, both understanding what's going on now and what's coming up on the horizon for the future.